Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a wear test on the much talked about Marc Jacobs Shameless Foundation. I'm not thrilled, but I want to tell you guys I have already tested this foundation many times. I already filmed a wear test. And unfortunately, when I went to go edit the footage, half of the video had no audio. Like, the audio was not working. I don't know what happened, but I basically had to refilm the whole entire thing. So that was like a couple weeks ago, and I guess I've been putting it off. One, because I was sick last week, which is why I have like a super red nose, because I'm blowing my nose constantly. I'm not sick anymore, but you know when you have like that leftover like post-nasal junk that just needs to come out? I'm blowing my nose constantly. So anyway, I didn't film last week because I was feeling like crap. To be honest, I was dreading filming this video again because it didn't go well the first time. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. Yeah. I mean, I had a lot of issues with this foundation. I had issues with the blendability. I had issues with the layering, the longevity that it claims. I mean, my skin and this foundation are not friends. I'm just gonna say that. So I'm bummed that I have to redo this because the last video was like a 2-day check-in, and it just, I can't use the footage because of the audio. So I'm reshooting it for you guys today, so I hope you guys enjoy. If you're interested in learning about this foundation and hearing my thoughts, then keep on watching. Disclaimer, you guys, I've been sick. I had like a funky sinus thing going on all last week, and now this week, like, I'm not sick anymore, but like all of this nasally mucus just wants to come out, so I'm like blowing my nose every 5 minutes, which is why it looks so red and raw right here. But if you can, you'll probably hear me sniffle throughout this entire video, which is why I haven't filmed anything in like over a week, like 2 weeks maybe. And now today I'm doing a foundation video, which is going to be really tricky because I'm going to probably have to blow my nose, but the show must go on. And here we are. Here's the foundation that I am using. Medium Y320 is the color. I'm hoping that it will match me. I put on some self-tanner. So I want to just kind of say a couple things about the foundation, like give you guys the specs. So it says that it's a medium coverage, which is about right. It says it's for all skin types, which I do not agree with. The finish is natural. Okay, yeah. SPF. It says it's buildable. I don't agree with that. It didn't build very well when I tried it. The 3 times I tried it, and it failed miserably all 3 times. Is it's 24 hours? No, I did not find that to be the case. Oil-free, weightless, provides buildable medium coverage that blends seamlessly. It's supposed to self-set. It has skincare benefits, including phenomenal hydration. I did not find that to be true at all. I just want to say, this is my opinion, this is my skin, this foundation was not right for me. I don't believe. We're going to try it again today just to see, just because maybe 4th time is a charm, but I had a lot of problems with this foundation. You try to put cream contour over it and it lifts. It was cakey and chunky around my nose. It did not last 8 hours, never mind 24. It was very difficult to blend, and then once it was on and all my makeup was on, it looked beautiful. As it went through the day, it looked better, and then it went all downhill. So we're gonna see today if this is the case. I did notice that it clings to dry patches. I just feel like if you have drier skin, this is just not the right foundation for you, especially like the fact that it self-sets. It dries really quick, so you gotta work in sections, which we're gonna do today. So those are just the things right off the bat that I noticed. So we're gonna see if the same thing happens today that has happened the other times and what the deal is. I've already prepped my skin. I haven't primed yet, so we're gonna do that. Okay, so the 2 primers I'm gonna use the Bare Minerals Good Hydrations Primer, because listen, if you're going to use this foundation, you really need to hydrate. You really need to hydrate. Like, a lot. Like, douse yourself in oil. And then to fill my pores, I'm just going to use this little mini Professional. I'm just going to pop that in the middle of my face. And then I just like to let my primer set for a few minutes before I go in with foundation. I do want to say that I love this packaging. Like, this packaging is probably my favorite packaging ever of foundations. It's skinny, it's compact, and it's plastic. So good for travel, fits right into your makeup bag. It's just, I love the packaging. Every foundation should be packaged like this. So I'm just going to squeeze some out on my pan just so that you can see. It's not like too runny or anything. I don't want to say, I mean, it's a bit thick, I guess. There is a brush. I do have it, but I'm not a brush person. If you guys watch my foundation videos, you already know this. I'm all about the sponge, so I don't even mess with brushes. But we're going to go in and we're going to start working on sections of the face. So I am going to just take my sponge, dip it right in to the foundation, and I'm going to start on this side. Okay, so all that foundation, that's all I got out of that. So yeah, you gotta use a lot. So that is one layer. I just want to kind of show you, like, it really did cover up my redness. The coverage is very decent. Yes, it's medium. I can still see a little bit, but it's medium to full. Like, I'm not mad at the coverage, but I have a lot of dryness right here right now just because of the weather, and I can definitely see that it bunches and clings right there, and it does that to me every single time. The nose looks okay at the moment. It'll cake on me a little later, but for right now it doesn't look bad. So I'm gonna just put it on the other face so you guys can see what it looks like. So this is what it looks like on the whole face. This color actually isn't too bad. It's a little light for me right now, but we'll make it work with bronzer and whatnot. But right now it actually looks pretty nice. I'm not mad at it. We're gonna build it. I'm gonna put another layer on. We're gonna start with this side first so that you can see it. See, it doesn't look bad right away. It doesn't. But it will fail me later. Of that I'm sure. Alright, so we're going to do another layer over here. Same thing, I'm going to work in sections. Because once it starts drying down, like, forget about blending. It's just not going to happen. And I think that's a mistake a lot of people have made with this foundation because they don't really tell you that. I feel like if you're going to come out with a foundation and it's going to be innovative and different, you know, have this technology, then you need to tell us that we need to apply it differently. You know what I mean? Because otherwise, it's a disaster, and then everybody gets mad. Okay, so here's this side of my face with a second layer. I don't think it looks that different than the other side, except it got much cakier. So this little area of dryness looks 10 times worse now. And now I'm getting cakiness here on my nose. Like, it's really bad. It's almost like it's not blending into my skin. You know when you push foundation in and it kind of just becomes one with your skin? This doesn't do that. Especially, like, my nose is dry from blowing it so much, being sick. This foundation does not play well with dry skin. It just doesn't. I can see it starting to kind of bunch right here where my like smile lines are. And then I have a little bit of dryness here at the hairline, and it's totally clinging right there. It's just bunching and it looks not good. I'm going to finish the other side. I'm fully prepared to have cake face today, so yay. It's so bad. This is the part where I just sit here and violently push this into my skin and it does nothing. I don't know if you guys can tell on camera how bad this looks, but it is so bad. Like, it's just so hard to blend. It does not seamlessly melt into the skin. Again, it's clinging to the dry patches I have there. The nose on this side doesn't actually look quite as cakey, but like right here, it looks really cakey. Like it's sitting on top of my skin, and you can tell. And I've tried different primers with this too. Like, it's not just like, oh, maybe it's not working with my primer. No. I've been dreading doing this video because I fully knew that when I did, I was going to have a really shitty makeup day. And I don't like having shitty makeup days, okay? It looks like I have like just an orange patch right here of like where the foundation just like clung. I don't know, you guys. For me, it just, this is like one of the worst foundations. This is like on the level of the Jouer full coverage cream, whatever. I hated that one, and I'm hating this one. And then that day that I did cream contour, like I literally had a patch of foundation just like lift right where my contour was, and I couldn't fix it, and I had to take my entire face of makeup off. Like, I was so pissed. And that's never happened to me, like, ever. I hate this foundation. You know, I really wanted to give it another try, but like now that I'm putting it on my face again, I'm just mad. Mad that I am going to have a crappy makeup day. And this is not cheap. It's like $50. Wait, let me just make sure. $46. Girl. I love Marc Jacobs Beauty. I do not love this product. I am going to go ahead and finish the rest of my makeup, and I will be back to show you what it looks like. And then we're going to wear test it today, so you can see how it looks at the end of the day. And you can watch it disappoint me even more. I'll be right back. Okay, so my makeup is on, and I feel like I said this to you, but it tricks you, you know? Like, you put all your makeup on, and then you're like, ooh, actually it came together, and I'm like pleasantly surprised, right? My makeup looks pretty good at first look, right? But just wait. It will let us down later. Slowly. Yeah, I mean, it looks fine. I did not set it with powder because I wanted to show you guys what it looked like with all the products on top of it. I set the center of my face, the concealer part, but I did not set the rest. My bronzer and my contour went on patchy when I first applied. They actually have now kind of settled down. It looks like they kind of melted in a bit, but the nose area is caking a little bit right here. And, you know, this area right here is still kind of a hot mess. So, anyway, that's kind of where we're at right now. So what we're going to do is, I'm going about my day. I am going to wear this into the evening, and we're going to see how it wears. I swear to God, I've been trying to film this video, and everyone I know has been texting or calling me. My dogs are barking. People outside are making noise. Struggle is real. Okay, so I'm gonna go about the rest of the day. I will check in with you guys in a bit to show you the mess that it is. Okay, you guys, so it's actually the next day that you're seeing this. I ended up not doing a check-in because I was at my boyfriend's house and we had wine, and it just didn't happen. So I ended up having to wear this damn foundation another day. This foundation is plaguing my life. I cannot wait to be done with this video so I never have to put it on my face again. I put this on at 12 this afternoon, and it is 9:58 right now. My phone's in the other room, but I'm looking at my monitor, and it's 10 o'clock, and I'm going to bed. I've had the foundation on for 10 hours. As I said, this foundation separates. Okay, I don't know why it does not play well with other products. When I was trying to apply my concealer, I saw it just separating and just pulling apart. Also, every time I wear this, I feel like I break out. Like I get like little pimples, and I don't break out hardly ever. It just accentuates things that aren't usually there. It bunches around this area. It cakes around the nose. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look terrible. I mean, it's looked worse when I try to combine it with cream products, but like you can see all the redness around my nose coming through. It's all broken up here on my chin. I mean, look at, I don't have anything left there. It's just not good. It's not good. I'm not a fan. I wanted to be. You guys know how much I love foundation and how much I wish, like I want to love a full coverage foundation. I want to find like the best one there is, and unfortunately, this ain't it. As I'm sure you guys know now, is it a love it or leave it? Leave it. Leave it. Do not spend your money on this. It is way too expensive. In my opinion. This is my opinion. But as I always recommend, I'm like a broken record, get a sample from Sephora and try it out. Because it might work for you. I cannot predict everybody's skin type and how it's going to wear on other people's skin. For me personally, it was just disastrous, but it could be great for you. So before you spend the money, because it is kind of pricey, just get a sample, and if you love it, then take the plunge, and if you don't, then you know. I'm all about the sample life, you guys. I go to Sephora and I get samples before I commit. Like, I have a bunch of samples over there right now that I got at Sephora the other day of things I'm testing before I take the plunge. So, I mean, I'm recommending this because that's what I do. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it was helpful. I know it was kind of negative. I was kind of a negative Nancy the entire video because I already knew that I didn't like this foundation. But I did want to do a wear test for you guys, and I did want to show you the reason why I didn't like it, because I have had people ask me what I thought about it. And I didn't just want to come out and say I hate it without like doing a proper wear test and showing you. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and follow me on social. I am on Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. My handle is @GlamLatte. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!